Okay, today's lesson I want to talk a little bit about the chromatic scale. And what that is basically playing all your notes on your guitar using half steps, 12 notes. And how to, learn the basic notes on your guitar. It's sometimes boring for a lot of people during a lesson to sit there and this is this note, this is this note, but I'm just going to kind of quickly go over the notes of your low E string on the guitar and show you how you can figure out just where your notes are. So if you go to the low E string, 6th string, now if we're tuned in standard tuning, I'm gonna teach it based on that. We'll talk about other tunings later, but basically you got your low E string being the open string. Okay, followed by, that's E, so followed by F at the 1st fret. 2nd fret you're gonna have F sharp. 3rd fret G. 4th fret G sharp. Then the alphabet starts over, right? The musical alphabet is A through G. So after G sharp, you're going to come back to the 5th fret, and that'll be A. Then you'll have A sharp at the 6th. You'll have B at the 7th fret. You'll have C at the 8th fret. C sharp at the 9th fret. D at the 10th fret. D sharp at the 11th fret. And back to E again, which is your octave, same note, different pitch, from your starting note, which was E. So you got E, another E. So you'll notice when I'm playing this chromatic scale, I'm playing all the notes, there's no sharp in between the notes E and F, and this is just one of those musical rules, E to F, and there's no sharp between B and C. Now, the way I look at it is I'm going low to high, I'm ascending the scale, the 12-note scale, and when I'm going low to high, I use what they call sharps. As I'm descending the scale, which would be going from high to low, if I did this, I'm going to be using what they call the flats. Now, if you can visualize a piano, the sharps and flats are your black keys, and your natural notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, are going to be your white keys. So I'm basically going from, so say I'm at the 12th fret and I'm descending the scale. So it'd be E, then I'm going to go to E flat, then D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, and E. Now I want to show you a cool trick about learning another string really easily. So octaves, if you take your low E string and you skip a string and go to your D string and hit the 2nd fret, that's going to also be an E. So you got 2 E's like this. See, so I'm at the 2nd fret of the 4th string, that's going to be an E. So you'll notice I skipped a string and it's 2 frets higher. So if I go to my F note, which is the 1st fret, right? I can do the same thing. I can go to the 3rd fret of the 4th string and I have my F. So that way I've learned where 2 notes are at once. They're both Fs, but like if I landed on this note, 4th string, 3rd fret, I can go, go back 2 frets, top string, 6th, and that's F. Right? So I can do that all the way down and I have my octave. So I got F sharp, 2nd fret, and then at the 4th fret of the D string, I got F sharp again. And you can move that up each time. So you get this, G, G, G sharp, A, and so forth, all the way up. So you've actually learned 2 strings at once in that regard. Sorry, I can't talk today. Anyway, so then you go to the A string, right? Say I'm just going to kind of go over how you would learn your notes. So the A string, you have A, that's your 5th string, right? What do you think would come after A? Well, you just think alphabetically from where you start. So A, then the 1st fret's going to be A sharp, and you're going to have B at the 2nd fret, C, C sharp, D, and so forth, right? So if you learn that string, again, the same rule applies. So if I hit the open A string, 5th string, and I go to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, I'm going to have an A. So if I go to my A sharp note at the 1st fret, skip a string, 3rd fret of the 3rd string, I got an A sharp there. Then I got B, then I got B again there, C, C sharp, D, and so forth. So by learning your octaves, you can really learn your notes quickly, I think. It saves me a lot of headaches. If I land on a note, I can just refer to the octave, and it makes it that much easier to learn your notes. Anyway, there'll be more where this came from, and I hope this helped you to figure out how to learn your notes on the guitar.